Mr. Higginbotham, call roll, please.
Councilman Roberts, President Logan,
Here.
Councilman Hinton,
Here.
Councilman Davis, Councilman Hogg.
Here.
You have a quorum, Mr. President.
Point of reference for the agenda and the minutes. Councilman Roberts, of course, is on business. He's actually at the airport about to take off right now, so we wish him safe travels. And Councilman Davis is actually at Fort McClendon, I think. So those two gentlemen are away on business today. Item 4 is approval of our agenda this morning. I'll make a motion to approve our agenda. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Hinton. Any questions or comments regarding the approval of the agenda? Hearing none, Mr. Higginbotham.
President Logan,
Yes.
Councilman Hinton,
Yes.
Councilman Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item 5, new business. 5B1 is a resolution appointing interim city administrator. I know, Bruce, if you want to give a quick summation regarding this action, regarding some of the conversations that may have been taking place over the last couple of days or so.
Yes, sir. We have been discussing this with Judge McCollum, and he has thought about this for several days and has agreed to, if you were willing, to step in the interim while you are performing your search for the next permanent city administrator. I know he has even gone as far as discussing schedules and what he can do, and it seems to be a situation that he could step right in and do a great job for the city.
All right. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved.
That's a motion by Councilman Hinton. Is there a second? I'll make that as a second. Any questions or comments? I will offer this one for clarification, of course. Hardy McCollum is, of course, the former probate judge of Tuscaloosa County. He's also a willing servant. We expect him to do this as a contractual temporary basis, no more than 120 days. I think that's even extending more than what we would need him. This is just until such time council can get with our firm through their hiring process to get a permanent city administrator in, of course. And by state statute, Mr. McCollum always serves at the pleasure of the council, and he will be acting as a temporary appointment to interim city administrator. So there's a motion by Councilman Hinton, second by Councilman Logan. Any further questions or comments?
Mr. President, you will also serve as city clerk, city treasurer, and appointing authority, except for department heads and
Duly noted. Thank you, Ron. Again, city clerk, city treasurer, and the appointing authority. Of course, city council has the decision-making process and protocols over department heads. So thank you for the clarification for the record. Any further questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. Higginbotham.
Councilman Hinton,
Yes.
President Logan,
Yes.
Councilman Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item C is our consent agenda. We have 6 items. They range from, of course, a PO requisition for services pertaining to condemnation for the UCR realignment project through Southeast Appraisals, PO requisition for our city administrator search, travel and training for various employees out of our administration offices. Again, is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
That's a motion by Councilman Hinton. Is there a second? I'll second that. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. Higginbotham.
Councilman Hinton,
Yes.
President Logan,
Yes.
Councilman Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right. Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
One moment, though. What about city engineer?
At this time, I think because it's not on the agenda, that's one, and currently we probably need to sit down as a full council to determine what our direction will be with city engineer. I think it's going to be important to kind of throw some ideas out and see what will work, not only just in operations, but also in terms of if the council's wishes would be to either go internal or if to do something different. So I think that's probably a mechanism or an action of total council, just to make sure that if you go through city engineer's office and make that decision, it's probably needing to be more full council driven on that one. But I think shortly after we get our interim city administrator in and the full council body back, we should be discussing that fairly quickly.
I would suggest that we have a special called meeting early next week, because a lot of things that the city engineer will need to sign off on regarding new development, and we need to go ahead and get that position filled since Bruce handles both duties.
Correct. All right, with 3 council members here, I know it may be, if you look at your schedules, next week, of course, the week of the 12th. So council members who are present, if you would look at your schedules, week of the 12th, that may be the most available day during the week of the 12th. We could probably call a special called once, and I don't know if Councilman Roberts will be back in town. I don't know if Councilman Davis will be back. So I agree. I think the function and the operation is going to be important, but we have to make sure if we're going to call one, we got to get a quorum. So look at your schedule, gentlemen, and see if you can be available the week of the 12th.
Cannot on Thursday.
I will not be available the 15th or the 16th.
Be a morning meeting or night meeting?
I would ask Bruce's office before the end of the day to try to get in touch with councilman and find a good date and media at that point.
Yeah, the 15th and 16th I will be out. The 12th will probably be a little bit difficult for me. The
I'm here all week, so.
evening time's a little bit better. All right, so Bruce, you will contact council, remaining 2 council members, see what their schedules look like, and then we'll get that out to the media. All right, thank you, Councilman Hogg. Any further business before we adjourn? Mayor, you had any further business?
Only thing, I just want to make sure that everyone understands that Councilman Roberts and Councilman Davis are very much supportive of Cullum, and could have been here, but were not able to be here because of their work. But they just wanted to make sure that was a part of the record.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you. That's all.
Councilman Hinton, any business? All right, Councilman Hogg, any further business? All right, I'll make a motion to adjourn the meetings there. Second.
Second.
Second by Councilman Hinton. Any questions or comments? All in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
All opposed, same sign. We're adjourned, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.